Hey guys, what's up? CyberAceTV here with a review of the new Motorola ATRIX HD on AT&T. This phone runs for $99 on a new 2-year contract. It can even be picked up for $50 at certain retailers. Before we get started with the review, let's go over some specs of the device. The device features a 4.5-inch 720p LCD display with color boost. It also features Android 4.0.4 Ice Cream Sandwich with Motorola's own custom UI. It features a 1.5 GHz dual-core Snapdragon processor, 1 GB of RAM, 8 GB of internal storage, an 8 megapixel rear camera, and a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera. This device also runs on AT&T's LTE 4G network. Cosmetically, the ATRIX HD is a nice-looking phone. With its large display and lack of any physical buttons on the front, its patterned back, and its overall slim profile. Even the small bump on the back where the camera is doesn't look too bad, and despite the fact that the phone is covered mostly in plastic, it doesn't look or feel cheap. I found the display on the device to be no less than amazing. Being the perfect size of 4.5 inches, rest assured you won't be straining your eyes to see anything. With the screen's 720p HD resolution and color boost technology, everything from app icons and websites are vividly popping out at you. Gaming with this display was absolutely fantastic, as was watching HD videos and browsing the web. I found that the screen size was very ideal, and using it was extremely satisfying. The only problems I did find with the screen's color boost is viewing pictures. Because the color boost affects the saturation of pictures, it causes low-light pictures to look lower quality than they actually are. This ties into my review of the phone's cameras. My first impressions of the phone's cameras were pretty disappointing. However, upon further use, I found that lighting can really make the picture. In proper lighting conditions, such as being outdoors, you can get some pretty decent photos and videos out of both the front and back cameras. However, in poor lighting, the pictures may appear to be low quality and oversaturated. Many reviewers just mark this off as the device having bad cameras. However, after looking into the matter more, I found that this is the result of the color boost display. The color boost technology does exactly what its name implies, and while this is good in some situations, it doesn't always improve things. When taking a well-lit photo, the oversaturation adds a nice touch, but when taking a low-lit photo, it can ruin the picture and make it appear to be oversaturated and grainy. I did find, however, that this does not mean there is anything wrong with the camera, and if you send the photo to another device, it looks normal and it looks a little higher quality. In conclusion, I think the phone has some pretty decent cameras, but the color boost display doesn't do them any justice. Battery life is one of the most important factors of buying a smartphone, and with the ATRIX HD, it can be your best friend or your worst enemy. The device has outstanding standby time, being able to go at least a day or two or more if you're not using it much. Using the phone moderately to take calls, texts, emails, and checking your social networks should get you through the day fine. However, once you step into more intensive things like gaming and heavy web browsing, the battery, like most smartphones, will begin to drain pretty rapidly. For instance, 5 minutes of straight web browsing used 1% of the battery, while 5 minutes of straight gaming used 3 to 5%. The battery is more than capable of handling an average day of work, but if you're going to be glued to the phone, you better have an outlet nearby. The phone's software complements its hardware nicely. The ATRIX HD runs Android 4.0.4 Ice Cream Sandwich with just a splash of Motorola's own UI in there. As always, Android offers a fun and customizable interface, and Motorola did just enough to add to it without taking away from it. Gaming on the phone is fantastic. The phone features the same dual-core 1.5 GHz Snapdragon processor as higher-end smartphones like the One X and the Galaxy S3, which is impressive for the ATRIX HD's price point. I tested a variety of games such as Temple Run, Minecraft, and Real Racing 2, all of which ran with little or no lag and looked fantastic on the phone. AT&T's LTE on the phone never failed to impress as well. Web browsing and application downloading were a snap. Download speeds were excellent, even living in a very unpopulated area. Overall, the Motorola ATRIX HD is an awesome device. While it's not perfect, the rights outweigh the wrongs, and I had a great time using it. If you're looking for a mid-range smartphone on AT&T, the ATRIX HD is a must-see. Thanks all who watched this video, and I very much hope you enjoyed it. Huge thanks to AT&T for allowing me to review this product, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
He's CyberAceTV. Anything techie you need to know, he's the guy to see.